Welcome to Tabasamu Na Sminky. Tabasamu Na Sminky is all about things that make people smile. What really makes you smile? What are you passionate about? What are you happy about? Today we are going to look at how to make Sukari NGURU, because I know so many people like Sukari NGURU, how it is sweet and how it is natural. Now let's jump straight in. If you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit the subscription button, hit the bell button, like, comment on any of our videos, whatever pleases you, and then let us know what you think about whatever we post in this channel of ours. Tabasamu Na Sminky. Let us all tabasamu. Today we are going to talk about making of Sukari NGURU, famously known as Jaggery sugar. Sukari NGURU is made from sugarcane. You can see this is a plantation of sugarcane. There's a person there cutting down the sugarcane, removing the green parts and removing the dry parts of the sugarcane and remaining with the stem. Sugarcane is planted in major parts of Nyanza. Here we are in South Mogirango, Kisii County, at a place called Nyakeyo. These are sugarcane remains. The ones after the juice is removed, these are the dry part that remains. It is dried and then later used as firewood for cooking this Sukari NGURU. You can see three people there. One person is taking the cows round. Cows are tied on a yoke that is connected to a machine that is used to crush this sugarcane. After the sugarcane is crushed, the juice is extracted and then it's poured into these huge sufurias. There are a number of sufurias there which are put on top of a tunnel that is dug in the garden, and then under the sufurias the tunnel will be used as a fireplace. The fire will be inside the tunnel, and then they'll be used to boil this sugarcane juice so that it can be used to produce Sukari NGURU. This is a process. The process starts with extracting the juice, and then the juice is poured into these juice sufurias. Then the fire is lit under these sufurias. You can see the tunnel is big. It's very big and it's very long. At the sides of the sufuria, it's blocked. Fire cannot escape out of the tunnel to the unexpected areas, so the fire has to be under the sufurias. This is the juice. This is the machine that crushes the juice. Sugarcane is put into this crusher. The cows rotate this wood, crush the sugarcane. The juice is extracted. The other part of the sugarcane without the juice is moved to the other side of the machine, and then it's dried. After drying, those dried parts are used to light the fire. This juice is put into these sufurias until they are nearly half the sufuria for all of them. You can see there are about 6 sufurias. So the juice is poured and fire is lit, and then the water boils. It boils until all the water is extracted from the juice, and then we remain with the pure sugarcane juice. This is a process that can take up to nearly 3 to 4 hours. The major part of the time is to extract the juice, and then after that we start the boiling part, and then after the boiling part we go to the cooling part, and then after cooling the Sukari NGURU is ready to be put into cups, some glass kind of cups, and then it's left to cool down, and then the process is finished. The dried parts of the sugarcane stem that after the juice is extracted are used as firewood. I said that earlier. You can see that's the part, and then it's this guy who is putting these things into the fire. These are stored for the previous day. When the sugarcane is crushed, they dry and they store, and then they can use those things to light the fire the following day. These parts are put into the fire. When this juice is boiling, they mix it from one sufuria to the next, depending on which one is boiling, which one is ready. They do the mixing from one sufuria to the next and back again, back and forth, until they reach a stage when all this small sufuria, the further, all the juice is removed into one sufuria. You see the boiling has taken place and the color has changed, and now it's becoming brown. All the unnecessary water is evaporated and the juice is left. Now from this sufuria you can see the juice will be transferred into one sufuria to the next until you reach the last sufuria where all the juice will be put into one sufuria. The mixing is a continuous process. You mix from one sufuria to the next, from one to the next. Whichever boils first, you put it to the one that has not yet boiled enough. The interchange is done. You can mix all this from one sufuria to the next until you remain with one sufuria, and the rest are removed. So all the juice from the other sufuria has been moved into one sufuria. You can see this sufuria here is empty and the other one is empty. The process has proceeded to an extent that only one sufuria with all the juice is remaining. So it's left to boil. You can see now the sugarcane juice has turned from clear to brown, so it has to be boiled. These guys, there's a way they check. They see that if it is ready, it should not be sticky. After this juice is ready, they removed it. You can see how they remove it from the fire, and then they put it on the side. And you can see the cups, metallic glasses You have seen those Sukari Nguru how they look. That shape is the shape of a glass where they are put, then they are left to cool down, and then they solidify. This is a thick paste of the boiled Sukari Nguru. It's very thick and very hot. Temperatures are over 100 degrees. If you pour water inside, you'll see when they are cooling, they are pouring water. The water evaporates. It's cooling it down. This is very hot, really very hot. They normally cool it to a temperature of about 60 to 80, which definitely you cannot touch by your hands, but that is a temperature that you find is at least in a position where you can put into the cups and then it will cool down. There's a system of cooling this thing. They use this piece of wood to cool it down. They mix it, they koroga it until the temperature reduces to a level that they can put it into these metallic cups. You have reached a stage where now they are putting it in the cups. This is still very hot. You cannot touch it with your bare hand. That's why you see that the person who's receiving is putting his fingers into a cup which is filled with water so that he can cool the fingers, because this thing is very hot. They put in those cups and then they pack it. Some people put it in this sufuria so that they cannot fall down, and some others put it on a ground that is flat so that they cannot pour down, because this is in a very thick liquid. This is now sugar which is ready, Sukari Nguru in liquid form. It looks very sweet, There are different kinds of Sukari Nguru. There are some which are very dark, there are some which are white, there are some which are brownish, like this ones you can see they are brown. It depends on those who are making or the targeted market. Sukari Nguru can be used for many things. They can be used for making local brew as sweeteners. Some use it as sweets. Depending on the expected result, the cooking procedure differs. This one you can see is very brown. You will see the end product is different from the black one. There are some which are black, they are really dark. There are some which are brown, there are some which are white. Sukari Nguru is made by a team of people. Mostly you'll find some elderly or some young guys who really have the experience, because to know that the sugarcane juice has boiled to the required extent, you need to have a know-how, because if it is not boiled to the required level, then the Sukari Nguru will be like sticky, and then it will not solidify, it will remain liquid. But for these experts here, you can see that they really know what they are doing. They have the experience. You can see the glasses, they are rinsed, the Sukari Nguru is put. The major reason for rinsing so that the Sukari Nguru cannot stick permanently to the glass. The water between the glass and the Sukari Nguru at least enable this, when it's being removed from the cup, comes out in a complete solid. It's becoming thick and thick. Temperature is still very hot, so when you see it's thick, don't think that it's already cool. No, it's really very hot. Those spade like things, they call the vijiko, they use that to put the Sukari Nguru into the glasses. They use it to scrub the Sukari Nguru out of the walls of sufurias. This is how Sukari Nguru is made. You can see the final product is a solid cone shape kind of thing. That's the final product of Sukari Nguru. It's really very sweet. Thank you for watching. Welcome again. We'll give you another episode of making the sugarcane honey Sukari Nguru. They call it oboke. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe, comment, and whatever you want us to talk about, feel free to comment down there and tell us what you want us to talk about, the things that make people smile. This is Mr. Sminky on Tabasamu Na Sminky. Kazi zinazotufurahisha, kazi ambazo zinafanya tuna smile.